Hi, I'm John Arnson from Courthouse Technologies, and this is Courthouse JMS training video on managing candidates' reporting schedules. Let's start from the login screen. When at the login screen, you enter your username and password. When you enter your username and password, it takes you to the default page. In most cases, this will be the calendar view. Before you can manage candidates' schedules, check to make sure if you have Create Schedule turned on or not. This function determines the schedule of a pool when it is created. You'll find this page under the Tools menu in the Settings tab of the Court Locations table. You would turn this function on if you wish to automatically generate a reporting schedule for a pool upon its creation. The schedule that is created upon pool creation is determined by the term of service you set in the field shown here. Once you know if you have the schedule automatically created or not, click on the pool you wish to modify the reporting schedule for. This will take you to the pool grid. At the pool grid, you click on the Schedule button at the top of the page as it will take you to the Scheduling Manager. You will see that you can add dates, remove dates, view dates, and filter which candidates' schedules you see. There is All Candidates, Non-Responded Only, Confirmed Only, Panel Only, and Juror Only. Notice the calendar on the right side of the page. It acts much like the main calendar view. You can go to the next month by clicking at the top right of the calendar or the previous month at the top left of the calendar. Each candidate has their candidate ID number, order number, name, and status displayed. If you need to sort, you can do so by any of the headers at the top of the grid that are underlined. To see when any member of this pool is due to attend, click the View Dates button at the top of the page. Take notice of the dates that are highlighted in green. This means that at least one person in this pool is due to attend on that day. Click on the number on the highlighted day. This will check off the box next to each candidate who is due to show up on that day. Take notice of the candidates who have the box next to their name checked off. These candidates are required to show up on the date you selected. You will see the total amount of candidates in this pool who are due to attend on that day at the bottom of the page shown here. If you wish to add dates to candidates' reporting schedules, click the Add Dates button. If you wish to pick everyone in the pool, select the All box at the top of the grid. You then select the date or dates by clicking on the number inside the calendar on the right side of the page. At this point, check to make sure that there is not a check next to the candidate ID for any candidate that you do not want to show up on this date. Simply deselect them like so. Once you have everyone you wish to add, click the Apply Changes button at the top right of the page like shown here. When this function is completed, there will be a recap of what has just transpired. Click OK to finish the task. At this point, you should check to make sure that everyone you have added a date to displays correctly. To do this, click on the View Dates button. Once again, click on the number on the highlighted day. This will check off the box next to each candidate who is due to show up on that day. Take notice that the candidates that we deselected when modifying the schedule do not have a check next to their name. You can also remove dates from candidates' reporting schedules by clicking on the Remove Dates button. This process is exactly like adding dates. Select the candidates, select the date, and click Apply Changes. Take notice that when you select a date to remove it, it turns red instead of green. Go back to View Dates to check and verify your pool schedule has been changed appropriately. Once again, click on the number on the highlighted day. This will check off the box next to each candidate who is due to show up on that day. The candidates that we remove dates from when modifying the schedule do not have a check next to their name. If you wish to see only one candidate's schedule, you can click on the View button next to the candidate's name. A small calendar will pop up with the dates he or she is supposed to show up on, highlighted in green. Click the Close button to close this calendar. Once you've completed modifying the schedule for this pool, you can print off a daily attendance report to help you scan candidates in. To bring this report up, go to the menu, Reports, Attendance, Daily Attendance Report, and then click on that. You would pick the date in which you wish to see who is required to report. Once the report displays, take notice that you can scroll down by using the wheel of your mouse to see the entire page. The top of the page is where you select how you wish to export it from the jury management system. You can export it to an Adobe PDF file, a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet, or a Microsoft Word document. You can use the drop-down box to choose which printer the report will be printed off on. If your printer has multiple trays, you can pick the tray you wish to pull the paper from. Lastly, you can print the report duplex if your printer is capable of doing so. To the right of that is the number of copies you wish to print. You can also change how the report is sorted. Its default is alphabetical. Lastly, you can move in between pages or to the last page of the report by clicking the arrows at the top right of the page as shown here. If you have any further questions regarding this or any other training movie, please contact us at 1-877-521-2199 or email us at support@courthouse-technologies.com. Thank you.